What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. I'm actually headed to work right now, and I just wanted to take some time to do a little bit of a vlog, talk with you guys. You feel me? Like, this video, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a rant, okay? I'm just gonna think of something and we're just gonna let it flow, because I like to talk to myself while I'm driving to work. And I look really crazy doing it, to be real with you. Like, when I stop at the red light, people be like, "Are you okay? Are you like, who are you talking to?" But I just be talking to myself. So I apologize. I'm not gonna give you guys eye contact because I gotta be locked in. Obviously, I'm driving. You know, I'm a father, so I can't be playing around. To be real with you, I be driving like a grandpa. All right. I don't know about y'all, but like, as soon as you have a kid, man, something clicks, man. Like, you learn how to drive the right way. You slow down. You really think about your peace. You know, you want to protect your peace. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're dealing with road rage. You know, you're dealing with ops. Nah, man. You know, I just let somebody go by. I'm being nice, waving. She just stuck the middle finger. You see, that's the problem with society, gang. But whatever, man. That's a whole other issue. But anyways, you know, I'm just thinking about this shift that I'm about to go into. And I'm thinking about my assignment, guys. I don't want to say too much about my assignment, but yo, for those of you guys who don't know what I do for a living, I work in the ICU. And guys, I be seeing some of the saddest cases, bro. Like, some of the saddest cases. Like, it's crazy. And I don't want to go into detail because I'm not trying to traumatize people who don't work in the hospital. But for my fellow ICU nurses, and just to give everybody really a little bit of my perspective, you know, like, you don't want to come to the hospital and see me, right? That's not a place you want to go to visit. Like, this is not your doctor's office, you feel me? Like, if you're not working in the ICU, you don't want to go there for no reason. You don't want to visit a family there. You don't want to visit a friend there. You know, it's like a morgue. Who wants to go to a morgue? You know, who wants to have to go to a cemetery? Like, it's a place people have to go to, unfortunately, when life happens to them, you know? So, like, when I go to work, I be dealing with real life cases, you know, that they don't really show on Instagram, they don't show on YouTube. And it really gives me a different perspective in regards to life, you know. And so, if you want me to just say it all in a nutshell, one thing I can tell you is this, bro. Life is short, man. Life is short, and tomorrow is definitely not promised, you know. Like, I had a subscriber who used to watch my videos in the beginning. You know, we got really tight, used to give me advice, you know, would share Bible verses with me, would share certain things with me, you know what I mean? Just really cool. Yo, I kind of asked, like, you know, I think I emailed that person just saying, what's going on, yada, yada, yada. Yo, so-and-so died. So-and-so died, man. Like, you know, I'm not going to go into details, but, you know, that person was somebody who was following the journey since the beginning. And I was like, wow, that sucks. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not taking nobody for granted. Anybody who watched this channel, anybody who rock with me, man, I want to let you know that I truly love and appreciate you, and I'm very grateful that you even stayed to watch this video for this long, you know, because I don't even know what I'm talking about. But after a while, we get locked in, you know what I mean? We get locked in and we do this thing called life together. But the one thing I can tell you is this, man. Life is short. Life is short. I see so many sad cases being an ICU nurse, and you know, I just want to live, bro. I truly just want to live. Like, I told you guys, I work 80 hours a week, right? I be doing mad shifts, 6 shifts a week. And so YouTube for me is my outlet. You know, I use YouTube as therapy to come here and really just talk to people and vent and chop it up. Not necessarily for the money, you know, because I make a good income, you feel me? Like, I work multiple jobs. I have a job in the city. And, you know, when it comes to money, that's not the problem. The problem for me is community. I don't really see anybody anymore, right? The economy had me working to keep up with everything, bro. Like, the cost of living, inflation. I got family in Haiti I got to take care of, you know. Not only do I pay my bills, I have my mom pay hers. So we got a lot of responsibility. So I'm working, you feel me? But the thing I do for a living, yo, it's tough. It's tough, man, but I do it day in and day out, and it just gives me a perspective, man, of life, to know that it's short, and you never know when your time can come. So you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy the moment. You have to appreciate the people in your life, because it's not promised that they're always going to be here. Somebody I worked with, very young guy, I'm not even going to say anything, worked at the hospital, and out of nowhere he died. You hear me? Like, he died, bro. Young guy in his 20s. I don't know what happened, guys. People have been talking about like, I'm not trying to say the poke, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Let's not go there. I'm not trying to really start any type of conspiracy theories in my stories, and that's not his case. That's not what happened to him. But I'm seeing a lot of young people dying, man. And when you think about the economy, bro, like how it got you working like crazy, bro, like 4, 5, 6 days a week, and you come on the internet for some motivation, and you have somebody yelling at you, telling you you're not working hard enough, right? Fuck you mean I'm not working hard enough? How many days? You want me to add more days to the week? You see what I'm trying to say, guys? So when you're working this hard, you're not taking care of your body. You know what I mean? You're not taking care of your health. Relationships that you had, they're becoming weaker, whether it's friends or family. And then you find yourself becoming closer with your coworkers, bro. And you know what? You hear the common wisdom of your coworkers not being your friend. So you try to, listen to that wisdom, so you stay attached from your coworkers, but you also don't have enough time to hang out with your friends and family. So you find yourself to be lonely as hell. See what I'm saying? So that's where I was. So YouTube for me is truly therapy. So that's why, I don't know if you guys see where I'm coming from now. That's why I love it so much, because it's an outlet where I get to really talk to people who's really in the same boat as me, man. But what do I want to say right now, man? I want to live my life, right? I can't substantiate this pace that I'm going at, working 6 days a week, and you're probably working a lot of days too. And so this is why I talk about freedom on my channel, And one of the ways, you guys, the easiest way for you to be free and for you to live the life of your dreams, right, is by paying off your debt. You hear me? It's as simple as that. Because I want you to imagine it really quickly, right? Because I'm going to work, about to work my ass off, right? And, bro, why do we work so hard? The number one expense in any American budget is housing, right? So that's one of the reasons why a lot of us are working really hard right now in today's day and time, right? Because your rent, whether it's your mortgage, another reason why is your car. You probably have a crazy car note, right? Your lifestyle, racked up a lot of debt on your credit card. I don't know, but the point I'm trying to make is this, bro. The debt is preventing you from living the life of your dreams. Because if you didn't have that debt, I want you to imagine, if you didn't have that student loan debt, right? If you didn't have that credit card debt, if you didn't have to make those payments at the end of each month, damn, bro, that would have been a lot of extra money in your pocket, huh? Right? Guys, you know what I'm talking about. What's your car note, guys? I want you to write it down. What's your car note? What's your car payment? What's your student loan looking like, guys? What's your rent looking like? What's your mortgage looking like? How crazy is that, right? Now I want you to imagine this. Imagine you woke up tomorrow and you seen your balance at zero. You know what I mean? Your credit card balance at zero, your student loan debt at zero, your car note at zero, and how about this? Let's put the icing on the cake. Your mortgage at zero. Damn, man. See, at that point, you're free. You're free. You're basically rich, man. You're basically rich. And this is why I've been saying this in all my videos. Being debt free is the new rich. I go back and forth with you guys, and I confuse my audience because I like to keep you guys on my toes. One day I tell people I'm investing. The next day I tell people I'm paying off my mortgage. But to be real with you, I'm doing a little bit of both, right? I'm doing a little bit of both. I'm telling you guys how much I don't want to pay it off and how stupid it is. But at the same time, I'm low-key making payments, right? Because I just can't stand to watch TV, right? Fox News, and I'm looking at Jamie Dimon's face. I'm like, damn, that's my daddy. right? Jamie Dimon's my daddy. Why? Because, you know, he lent me some money, right? I don't know how many of you guys have a loan or a mortgage, but like, I don't want Jamie Dimon to be my daddy. Could you imagine a life where Sally Mae no longer lives in your bedroom? Jamie Dimon's no longer your daddy, right? You owe nobody nothing, bro. When you get paid, everything's going into your pocket. What would you do? How would your life change? What would you do differently, man? Like, lately, you might call this a midlife crisis, man, but yeah, man. I'm in a crisis right now because I'm allergic to debt, and this is an anaphylactic reaction, baby. I don't want to have any more debt in my life. So I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to talk about it. You guys are talking about, man, it's not going to happen overnight. Well, you know what, man? I'm going to make it happen overnight. All right, that sounds crazy. I'm not going to make it happen overnight, but God willing, man, I'm going to bust my ass, and I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to put in the overtime, and I'm going to complain, right? I'm going to complain, and I hope I get paid to do that, right? All right, I'm gonna fail, probably gonna fail a lot too, probably gonna keep trying and failing, but you know what, I'm gonna fail my way to the top. I'm not giving up. I gotta see this balance at zero, you know, because I know it's gonna motivate and inspire you to do the same thing, because it becomes like I don't know how to explain it, bro. It becomes contagious. I have a follower here on the channel, man. He's been following me for so long. Okay, I want you to check his channel out. I'll put it right here on the screen for you guys, right? And I'm actually gonna play a little bit of the clip. Watch this.
I check and see if our balance has updated. It's been like 24 hours, over 24 hours since we got the notification that it was sent.
Fingers crossed. Beautiful. Yes.
Oh my gosh, our balance is paid in full. Our balance is zero. That's it. We don't have to pay on a mortgage again.
We did it.
Wow, we're done.
Hey boys, come here.
Come here, kids. Can't make any more payments. That's it. Like, there's not even. We gotta wait till your brother comes to show you. What?
What did you just do about it?
I'm gonna show you once your brother comes.
What is it?
What does that say?
Your loan balance is $0.
We paid off our house.
We did
Are
it.
you guys happy?
Yeah, get freedom!
High five.
Yeah!
Paid off house.
Yeah, we did. We paid our house.
How do you want to celebrate?
Cool moves I got now.
You feeling?
Feeling great about this paid off house. All this sacrifice, all these years of paying on it, paying extra.
Started at $254,000 after our down payment. Now we're here, paid off. Just because it's a big balance, y'all, don't think you can't pay it off. Don't think you can't make progress. Every extra bit you pay is progress.
Absolutely.
And it's getting you closer. This didn't happen overnight. 5 years is not overnight. 10 years is not overnight.
It's gonna pass anyway, so you can either have that time pass and make progress towards your goals, or do nothing. Peace.
Okay, so if you watch that video, do you see that freedom, man? Do you see that freedom that family's feeling? Shout outs to my family, man. Shout outs to my family, guys. Like, please follow them, please. You guys have to follow them. They are an inspiration, man. My brother works as an LPN, man. Works as an LPN, guys. And he paid off his crib. Right? He's not even an RN. He's not even an MSN. He's not an MP. He's not, bro. He's debt free, right? We're talking about wealth. You hear what I'm talking about? We're talking about freedom. It's a different conversation. We're not talking about titles right now, guys. Right? Fuck the titles. We're not talking about the titles. I'm talking about freedom, guys. Don't you want to be free? When I tell you guys that my brother inspired me, shout out to you and your wife, your beautiful family. You guys are going to inspire millions of people to do the same thing. So this is why, they inspired me, man. They inspired me. Now I want to pay off my property, man. I want to do it too. I want you guys to do it. I think that's something we should all do, because after that, bro, you get to live, right? You get to live. And guess what? If anything was to happen to you, right? You're giving your family a place to call home. God forbid something was to happen to you, right? Your wife, you don't ever have to worry about your wife being homeless. You don't ever have to worry about your kid being homeless. You know, it's just a sense of security, bro, as a provider to give that peace to your family, bro. You get to create content differently. See what I'm saying? The content comes with a different perspective because you don't have that pressure anymore of the bills, of the debt. Guys, I'm dreaming, man. I'm dreaming and I'm imagining what life will be like if I was free. Matter of fact, what life will be like if you were free. The things we could do together. We can go on cruises together, bro. Bro, we could pull up to Portugal, right? And go check out my man Amon and Christina
On our rich journey.
Y'all hear me, guys? I'm talking about freedom. I need you guys to really imagine what your life will be like. So this is why you got to lock in. Before you go to work, man, if you're watching nonsense, if you're not daydreaming about what your life will be like, you know what I mean? You have to dream, and you have to dream big, guys. So make sure your algorithm, man, if it's not me, it better be somebody who's pushing you to be free. You know what I mean? Because you deserve to be free. You have a God-given gift. You have something that you're passionate about. You have something that you're good at, right? You have something that you could tap into, but you can't tap into that, right? You're probably a singer. You're probably a rapper. There's something cool about you that you can't really get to express because you got to go to work. Maybe you don't even want to do all that. Maybe you just want to spend time with your family, right? But unfortunately, the debt is keeping you in bondage. So this is why, guys, we have to get rid of the debt, right? I got a credit card debt right now, and I got a mortgage, baby. But I believe I can't do it by myself, right? But with your help, your motivation, your encouragement, right? You pushing me every day and I'm pushing you, us pushing each other, right? Don't think of this as a YouTube video, right? Let's think of this as a community, right? Who uplifts each other, who pushes each other to that next level. Because I'm tired of being sick and tired, bro. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of complaining on the internet, bro. Like, forget the likes, forget the views. At the end of the day, right, when the camera's off, bro, it's your life, right? What does your reality look like? No one's gonna save you. Nobody's gonna make your reality, no one's gonna make your dreams come true. You have to make your own dreams come true, guys. And the first step is getting rid of the debt, okay? Becoming debt-free is the new rich. You don't even need that much money, right? You don't need that much money, bro. You don't need $1 million, guys. If I pay off the mortgage, if I do all this, I'm gonna be real with you guys. You know what my dream is? I wanna start a band, right? I wanna start a band. I play the drums. My boy's a singer. I know somebody who plays the bass. I used to play the drums at church. And man, when I tell you what I used to play the drums, I used to have the crowd jumping, man. The pastor, bro, he didn't even know he was at church. He was like, whoa, I thought I was at the club. Songs, yo, man. But you know what? I had the spirit jumping, baby, because that's how we had it pumping, man. I'm telling you, the way I was playing the drums at the church, bro, I brought hip hop R&B to the church. And I'm not even trying to say it like that. My God, the way I play the drums, bro, is fire, man. All right, but anyways, we're not really gonna go deep into that. But like, I love music. I think I make really good music. You guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm a musician, and I'm gonna come up with an album. I'm not doing it because I care about becoming successful, because I want to make it. Because at that point, who gives a damn? I ain't got no bills. I don't got a mortgage. I don't got a car payment. I'm just bored, bro. I'm just tapping into my God-given gifts. I was made to do this, right? So you guys gonna say, don't quit your day job, you know, stick to nursing. Well, yeah, I can do that too. But you know what? I feel like having a band because it's a Tuesday, right? Remember back in the days where people just used to have a band for no reason? You're like, hey, I joined the band, bro, and we're having some beers on Saturday and Friday night. Like, what the hell, bro? What happened to that? I'm trying to bring that back, bro. I'm trying to live my life, guys. Like, I don't know about y'all, man. I'm going to keep on hustling. I'm going to keep on grinding. I'm going to make everything I say come true. And you guys are going to come back to this video and say, damn. And you know why I'm so confident? It's because I have Godfidence. I put God first, and I know if I prayed and I stay prayed up, and I know I'm not just doing this for the materialistic possessions. You feel me? Because that's all vanity, right? When you die, it's not going to go with you. But it's just being able to live, bro. Being able to spend time with my family, right? Quality time, bro. I'm talking about just watching Miss Rachel, watch a movie, go to the park, being off my phone, right? Sleeping in the same bed with my wife, growing old together, going to my son's football game, practice. I'm talking about the little things in life. That's what I want to do. And that's what I want you to be able to do before your time is up. Because you know what? Your time is very short. And I'm telling you, you would hate it, bro, if you end up in the hospital and now you're sitting here thinking about, damn, I was chasing clout. I should have been chasing my life. You know what I mean? I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my freedom, but I'm also fighting for your freedom, baby. But anyways, I love and appreciate you guys. I gotta head out. Peace.
346 minutes later.
Hey, I'll be back, all right? I'm going on break.
Oh my God, you just got here.
What? I don't give a damn. I'm the charge nurse. I said I'm going on break.
Oh my,
Watch
you
my
always
patience.
do that. Whatever.
All right.
Okay, whatever. Gosh.
He's a nurse and a healer. He brings home the bacon. He's a winner. He loves his family. It's true. There's nothing that he wouldn't do. He follows his passion through. Oh, while finding the means to balance it all. Oh, he loves his family. It's true. There's nothing that he wouldn't do. He follows his passion through. Oh, while finding the means to balance it all. It all. He loves his family. It's true. There's nothing that he wouldn't do. He follows his passion through. Oh, while finding the means to balance it all. Husband, son, father, brother, other friend. He can be all those things and more. The way he carries himself is what you really should be looking for. Husband, son, father, brother, friend. He can be all those things and more. The way he carries himself is what you really should be looking for. He's got a wife that loves him, and he has no reason to worry. She cares for him, and she has no reason to worry. He cares for her, and she has no reason to worry. He cares for her, and she has no reason to worry. Junior Fritz carrier, he's a nurse and a healer. He brings home the best.